Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome in. We are making cheese today, so I have all my cheese stuff out. Hello, look at this. I found my cheese kit, so we're gonna make some cheese. I think we're gonna make ricotta and maybe some mozzarella, and then we're gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich if we've got time. We'll have time. It's very simple, very straightforward. So I have some unhomogenized milk. So this is full cream milk, and you'll see this one's been laying on the side, but it's got the cream on top. It's going to be really good. It's very nice. I've had some milk already. I just had a little taste of it because we don't have full cream milk in our house. We have it's called high-low. It's I think 2%. So. Yeah, full cream milk is really yummy. All right, before we continue, let's go back to last time on, and we'll show you what we did on the last stream. We did nachos, all things nachos. We can see this is the dessert nachos. They had strawberry, like cinnamon corn chips with strawberries, caramel, condensed milk, and apple as well. And then we did, look at them, and a bit of chocolate as well. It was very nice. These are loaded chicken nachos with birria nachos. Birria were the best. And then that was all finished. And then the ones on the top left, they were like a really simple nacho cheese. They're okay. 4 subs, resubs, gifted subs, some raids, some new people in the community. It was a fun stream. How is everybody? I don't know if I sound different, but I feel like I sound different. I have this weird, I don't know what's going on, this sinus issue. My face is a bit swollen. I've tried to make it look a little bit less swollen. Pain in here, radiating, I don't know if I'm thinking if it's sinus issue. I've never had a sinus issue like this before. It's on one side. It's either that or tooth or ear. I'm not sure, but very close to not streaming today. But I'm very excited for cheese, and we'll see how we go. It's gonna be fun. See what happens. You sound slightly deeper than normal. It's just because I've been around long enough, and I'm sorry, sinus issues suck. Are you well versed in it? I don't know. Is it normal to happen on one side? I've never had this before. And I thought that I slept funny yesterday morning, and then it's got progressively worse. Felt like my nose was just really dry, and I had a really dry nose, sinus, and then I was trying to do saline, squirt it up there, and then nasal squirting things, and I put a warm compress on it last night. I don't know what to do. But it's I can breathe through my nose. So I don't know what the issue is, because with the compress and things, I can breathe through the nose. There's no snot, there's nothing in there. It feels I don't know, but it is so painful. But mine don't drain correctly, so your mileage may vary, okay? Well, please give me your suggestions on what to do. I'm a little bit hesitant on taking medication, especially with TTC. So I've taken paracetamol or acetaminophen last night, and then this morning hesitantly took a Sudafed, which is phenylephrine, I think it's called. But it was it expired in 2018, so it's a little bit out of date. We don't, like I said, we don't have, Exceed and I we're very lucky to not have allergies and not have sinus stuff, so give me your suggestions on what to do. Someone told me, I tried to get saline and then squirt it up back of my nose. It didn't really work too much. What do I do? What do I do? Anyway, well, let's move on. We're going to do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. So over the years, I've been given kits for cheese. So we're going to see what we can do with them today. Yeah, so what is a neti pot? I've heard the name before, but is that like how you, like, it's like I Googled it. Is it a teapot that you just put water in and just like pour it up your nose? Is that it? This looks, and the sound of this is just so good. Grumpy Gamer said, espresso martini to finish off another big week. Look at that. Look at that. Yum. With a new coffee machine as well. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Hope it was a good Friday. Sam tried mochi donuts for the first time. I don't know what Nora is, but so I think he said original, cinnamon, other flavors were Biscoff, melon, chocolate, and I can't remember the white one. Nice. I don't mind mochi donuts. I think they're quite nice. They're quite chewy. Sorry, feeling like that's thank you. But we had the mochi donuts for the first time when we were in Sydney, in the city. They're very nice. But we commercially tried them for the first time. I did make them on stream, and they're quite easy to make, easier than you think. Thank you, Sam. Good to see you trying new foods. Shock said, this is the second only to Shin ramen that I've had for cheap grocery ramen. Very spicy. Oof. Maybe I should eat like something like that, clear up my sinuses. I don't know. Spicy. Look at that. Oof. Shin ramen is good, but it's like uncomfortable. It's so good that it's so spicy but yummy at the same time. You want to stop eating it, but it's really tasty. I know you're joking, but I actually do that. The spicy stuff, oh yeah. Remember when I was really unwell in September? That's what, like, I was eating spicy ramen in the shower. I had a chest infection and like cleared, like, we thought it was COVID, but it was just like a chest infection, sinus, well, not sinus, but like flu thing. And trying to clear my airways, I was eating spicy food in the shower to try and get that. It's one of those things that you wish you took a photo of like the silly thing, you know, the things you do to remember. But that was a bad time. Yeah. You know, that's like the last resort. You just like trying everything all together at once. We tried these. So I have them here to show you. They are the Tim Tam, like paired with Jats. They're Jats inspired by Jats. So they are like a saltine cracker, which is, I think I might have some in the pantry as well, that are like round, flaky saltine crackers. And so they paired them together. So the biscuit in the Tim Tam is replaced with these salty crackers. They just taste like a less sweet, slightly, there's a salty hint at the end. Tim Tam, they feel lighter, like, and it's like a flakier version. I wouldn't say if I picked it up, I'm like, oh my God, this is Jats. But it's okay. Like, it's quite nice. Exceed and I both said that we probably prefer them because they're less sweet version of Tim Tams. But they weren't on the store, like on the shop floor. So I asked someone if they had them or when they were expecting them. And he was like, he rang the back warehouse manager and he was like, do we have them in? He was like, yep, I'll bring one down. And so I got it back. Hello, welcome in. Good evening. How's your weekend been, Osia? Then we've got Costco barbecue ribs and mash from Grumpy Gamer. I didn't know Costco do barbecue ribs. It's pretty cool. Got some varnish in the background, nice. That mash looks really good. Yum. Thank you for sharing, Grumpy. And then we've got Kaz. I like the idea of this, but Kaz, there's like no toppings on there. This is Kaz's pizza subscription, every month different flavour. And April pizza of the month is Nashville hot chicken. And so definitely loads of cayenne, smoked paprika, the kind of spice that makes you question your life choices. And it comes from, with pickles, my favourite weird pizza topping. It looks good. I can imagine it would be tasty, but it doesn't have enough toppings on there. It kind of looks like a flatbread more than a pizza. Was it good? It's got cheese and 2 kinds of ranch. Whoa. You a big fan? Out of 10, what would you say? Slept most of it, wasn't feeling super well either, but a bit better now. Oh, I hope you're feeling better and hope it just continues and you get back to 100% this week. This looks good. I was stressed out, so I made German chocolate cake. This is so similar to me. I used to call it procrastinating when I was at university because I still do it now when I like want to avoid doing something or like I'm a bit stressed, I will cook. And so I'll make something, you know, the more stressed I am, the more like elaborate I'll do something. German chocolate cake looks good. Do you guys know what German chocolate cake is? Hey Google, what is German chocolate cake? So I don't have to explain it.
According to Wikipedia, German chocolate cake, originally German's chocolate cake, is a layered chocolate cake filled and topped with a coconut pecan frosting. Originating in the United States, it was named after English-American chocolate maker Samuel German, who developed a formulation of dark baking chocolate that came to be used in the cake recipe.
So it's not actually German, the country. His last name was German. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing, Anne. Then we've got Shay making s'mores. Interesting because Exceed and I watched a video yesterday, a like gadget video on making s'more kit. And it was really interesting. Exceed hates s'mores. He doesn't understand why people eat them. He just said they're messy, they're sweet, like, I don't mind them. There's a time and a place when you're feeling like you want something sweet and, they're better. He just doesn't understand why you don't, like, you make them at home when like they're meant to be for the campfire thing. Because I think they taste better when they're a bit scorched and crispy on the edge. Morning, Margot. And then this is what I did on Sunday. Did I do 2 things yesterday? Maybe. I filmed this in the morning, I think. This was just a photo from my phone. This is Japanese miso chicken with the creamy apple slaw. It's got a creamy apple ginger slaw. Oh my God, it's so good. Look at this. Yum. So just use chicken thigh this time. Really colourful, really yummy. Look at this. That's the miso chicken, and then the rice, and then the slaw. Big fan. So that's going to be on the website in the next few days. Just bear with me with this whole thing. I just need to be able to sit at my computer and sit. Oh, it's better sitting upright than laying down, actually. And then I filmed the sheet cake last night and then finished it off this morning. So it's like a sheet cake or a school cake or a snack cake. This looks good. Wolf snack board sandwiches, Asian snacks, avocado dip, sweet chili sauce, mayo, crackers, stuffed bell peppers, grapes, coconut, and maple almonds. Ooh, so it looks like we've got little spring rolls here, little money bags. Nice. I love this. Wolf's family always do really good snack boards. Yeah. Like, I would be happy, like, snack boards like that, going to a restaurant for my birthday, just have like a grazing board, just even at home. I don't know if you can get grazing boards delivered. That would be, I'd have a grazing board in bed on my birthday. That'd be good. Hey, Sam. Dry-aged ribeye sous vide at 56 degrees Celsius and seared with a flamethrower. Magilla, oh my God. That looks good. That looks really good. Look at that knife as well. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Finally swapped the gas bottle yesterday so we could have barbecue, bacon, eggs for breakfast this morning. Just hits different. Ooh, nice. Barbecue, bacon and eggs. You think over, I get that. It does taste different, like that charredness, you know, a bit more carbon from the barbecue. I like it. Kaz, sausage, potatoes, cabbage and turnips. Foods from my ancestors. I was about to say, I feel like this is very German, European foods. Look at that. Nice. And no sauce, just like that. So, turnip. Does anyone know another name for a turnip? And then last but not least, beware. Last night's pizza creation. Pizza nights every Saturday, right? This is margarita. Yeah. Look at this. I'm going to teach you how to make homemade mozzarella so then you can do it on your pizza next week. How about that? All right. Looks good. All right. So, welcome in. I'm going to try. One moment. All right. Did nothing. Okay, and then we're going to finish the stream off by everyone telling me their DIY sinus things. And we're going to, I don't know, we'll try them out on stream. I don't know how attractive it will be, me doing a sinus lavage on stream. I'm joking, I would not do that. Is today cheese day? It is. So we've got milk. And then I found this, my leftover in my kit. So we've got adofa, iodine, calcium chloride, restores vitamin calcium content to the pasteurized or non-homogenized milk, helps to form stronger curds. This is a sterilizer. Then we have here vegetarian rennet tablets. I don't know if these things expire because 2022, whatever, it's close enough. Yeah. Then we have mesophilic cultures. So these were left over from when we made cheddar. That didn't turn out very well, but one day we'll try again. So these are Mad Millie cultures and kits. Oh, and then this is microbial cheese rennet. Okay. Oh, it says keep in a cool, dry place. DIY sinus. I just use a humidifier with the 12 drops of eucalyptus oil. Well, so that's why I don't know. I couldn't smell last night. So I did Exceed, my lovely husband, just made me a pot of steaming water with Vicks Vapor Drops in it, and I couldn't smell it. And like last time when I was sick, it was like burning my face and my sinuses, and it just did nothing. And I even put it under my lip, and I couldn't smell it under my lip. So I don't know. I just said to him, maybe it's faulty. But he said he could smell it. Them humidifiers with eucalyptus and tea tree oil. I have eucalyptus oil, I think, from cleaning. I think I've got eucalyptus oil, so that's a good idea. So just breathe that rather than the Vicks. So you guys are good. I tried this, but I don't know how to, you know when you put it up your nose, you went to angle it to try and get it into your sinuses? I don't know how to do that. So this is Nasonex. You're only meant to do 2 2 sprays per nose in a day. But it says it might take 1 to 2 days to work. I didn't know that was. Vicks has never worked for you? Okay. So we've got some baskets. These will be used to make the ricotta. I probably should have got more milk because you'll be shocked how little you get. This is 1.5 litres and there's probably about just over 2 litres here. You don't actually get a lot of ricotta or cheese from milk. That's why cheese is so expensive. You don't put it deep in your nose, otherwise you miss your sinuses altogether. But you're supposed to like angle it or something? We'll see. Okay. All right. So let's. How many of you guys have made cheese of some sort before? Let's start there. We've got an easy step guide here of making ricotta. Is the easiest. The ricotta is incredibly easy, and then that's basically you heat up a pot of hot milk, and then you pour. So you can do it in multiple ways. You can add in like vinegar or lemon juice, and then that is going to then separate the curds, and then we're going to spoon them out and then pop them in here. So that's the easiest. And then, yeah, so this recipe, some people use lemon juice, some people use vinegar. This recipe uses calcium chloride or citric acid and rennet. So the rennet is an enzyme that is produced originally in the cow's stomach to curdle the milk, but this is a vegetarian version, okay? I've made curds and whey, but that's not really cheese. Yeah, it is. Curds is cheese, I would say. Like the ricotta is a curd. Okay, so that's that. The cheese making kit is just showing you what other kits I think they have on sale, yeah. So these kits have a beginners, which is ricotta salata, which is the compressed ricotta, mozzarella, burrata, bocconcini, mascarpone. That's what we're going to be doing today. There's one that I would like to get is camembert, which is called the intermediate, which is camembert, double cream brie, Stilton, fresh Neuchâtel, I think that's how you pronounce it, and blue vein cheese. However, I should probably get as soon as possible because we can't, if I get pregnante, can't eat any of that cheese unless you cook it. We could cook it. And then the other one we bought was the beginner's kit, which this stuff came from, I think, which is quark, cream cheese, light cream cheese, cottage cheese, ricotta salata, mozzarella, farmhouse butter, chèvre frais, which is like goat's cheese, halloumi, feta, goat's milk spreadable cheese, Colby, cheddar, Caterpillar, Havana, Wensleydale, and mascarpone. Camembert is an acquired taste. My mum loves it with cranberries. Yeah, camembert and brie, they're very similar. The brie just has a high fat content, right? Am I right in thinking that? Okay. So this is the artisan set. Yeah, that's this one. Okay. And then what's this one? I've got these, oh yeah, Italian cheese kit. So that's what we're probably going to use today, but they're all same. So you've got a mesophilic starter, rennet, a hard cheese press, which is this big guy. So you put the cheese in and then compress it. Another thing for ricotta. So you put the the block of cheese, your curds in there, and you squish it. That's what we did to make cheddar. Thermometer, I think, in there. Cheese mat. Oh, what's a cheese mat? Square feta molds, which is them. Small ricotta basket with container, that. Pipette is somewhere. Thermometer is somewhere. Cheese salt, I don't have anymore because it's spilt, so I threw it out. So I've got regular salt. Calcium chloride. Cheesecloth is in there. Citric acid, I've got curd knife, which is this. Cheese knife. Culture measuring spoons. I don't know. I think they're in the back. Draining spoon. Annatto colorant. That's what I can't find. I think that I have a feeling that spilt. Hey Google, add annatto to my shopping list. Okay. So. Now, it also came with wax, which is in the back as well. Yellow wax to cover the cheddar. Okay, so what would you like to make? So we've got quark. I don't know how long they take to make. Doesn't say. Quark is a quick and easy cheese to make with a nutritional value. It's high protein, low fat with versatility. It is particularly popular in north parts of Europe where they eat it with fruit for breakfast or dessert, herbed and spread on grain bread. Okay. Cottage cheese can be eaten by itself. So that's another one. I think we've got all of that. Cream cheese or light cream cheese. That needs 2 cups of cream. We do have cream. We have milk. Okay. Then we can do ricotta. Ricotta salata. So we need 2 litres of milk. Yeah, that's 2 litres. So if we do ricotta, we can't do anything else. But then we can turn some of that ricotta into mozzarella. So mozzarella needs 4, we can't make mozzarella. That needs 4 litres. Yeah, so I think we do ricotta. Chevre. We need to get, hey Google, add goat's milk to my shopping list. And then I can teach you how to make butter as well. Do you want to learn how to make butter? Feta, 4 litres. Why didn't I read this? It's fine. Let's make ricotta, and then out of the ricotta we can make a smaller bit of halloumi, a mozzarella, and then yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, so 2 litres of milk. Then we need some cold water, some salt, and some citric acid. So citric acid is going to be instead of vinegar, but you can use vinegar if you want. Okay, we need to start by, the most important thing is cleaning and sterilizing everything. So that's including this, your pot. We don't need this rennet today. We're going to take this away, Okay, the pot that we're going to use is, I remember where I put it. If I was a large pot, where would I be? I think we're in the pantry. Nope. Okay, I was a large pot. I gave one to Belgor, a massive soup pot, a few days ago, and the reason why I gave it to him because I know that I've got one for myself. Now I don't know where it is. Isn't it always the way? You give something away and then you need it. There it is. There it is. Definitely needs a clean. Gonna rinse that out. Okay, so we're gonna get some warm water and I'm gonna put it in this. And then large pot draining spoon, thermometer. Where is my thermometer and my spoon? God damn it, Marty. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Yes, I can get you definitely the cheese making kit. One moment. Now I've got to remember. Where? Oh, it's there. Let's pull that spoon. Still fuzzy in the pantry. When you say fuzzy, do you mean like it's not in focus? Because that's me thing. Do you mean it's not in focus? Am I not in focus? Yeah, okay, that's the thing that I'll need to fix. I'll fix that. Not right now, but I'll get to it. Okay. Now I'm just washing out this pot. Hot water. Yeah, it's focused on when I stand there, but I get it. So I set it so that it was in focus when I was here, but see if I can fix it. Shit. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Hello. Okay. Better? When I'm here? Is that better? The lighting isn't great. Yeah? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. It's more consistent, cool. So we've got hot water, warmish water here. And we're gonna add some of this adofa, iodine. Hasn't been opened in a while. Like this. And you just want to put everything that you're going to be using in there. Maybe a bit more. We're just going to wash it. Oh, there we go. So you just want to let it sit for a bit. Just going to sterilize it to keep it all nice and clean, kill any bacteria. This cheese, it doesn't matter as much because we're going to eat it fresh, and it's going to stay in the fridge for like 1 to 2 days for ricotta. But for something, it's very, very important for things like, your cheddar, your Wensleydale, your other cheeses that are fermented for cultured for a longer time, because you want to kill the bad bacteria. Well, you want to kill all the bacteria, and then you want to introduce good bacteria and then grow the good bacteria. So you want to create a level playing field, like an empty. You want to demolish everything so that you start from ground zero and then build it up just from the good stuff. Do you know what I mean? So nice hot water, just kind of washing your hands, washing the materials, things like that. And then what I do is get a clean tea towel, this, and I'll just put this to the side, little dip, and then put it on there so it can dry. So we'll need a thermometer as well. So I'm going to grab my Dexmometer, this one from Dexopolis. Saying the water it's climbing. I think it's about 60 degrees. There we go. And then anything else we'll need. So large pot, draining spoon, thermometer, ricotta basket. That's it. And then just kind of clean the insides, clean the handles, and then tip out the water. Like that. Nice. Beautiful. So it says thoroughly sterilize the equipment with a sterilizer. See bottle instructions. It's not included. Use baby bottle sterilizer or boiling water. Pour the milk into a pot and add the salt to the milk. Okay. So it wants us to use 2 litres of milk. So in here we've got 1.5 litres, and you'll see that this is amazing. So when milk comes out, like out of the cow, you let it sit. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a line. Where is it? I've kind of jiggled it now. But there's cream. Look at this. That's all cream that's worked its way because the fat molecules are lighter than the rest of it, and it comes to the top. And that is beautiful, rich, thick cream. Delicious. Okay. So, into here. This milk is a bit more expensive. You can get other unhomogenized milk, but I like this brand. So I just give it a shake just to with a little bit of milk left in there, just to pick up any of the fat molecule, like the cream, and then tip it out. And so that's 1.5 litres. It doesn't really matter, you just need, you don't have to measure exactly. I probably should have, because the milk's getting heated, I don't have to really sterilize this, but I should. Okay, give this a shake. Because everything was stuck to the sides. And then we need 500 mils. I've got a bit of milk left. We can make a milkshake. If you've tasted like full cream milk, You know that there's like no substitute. It's so rich. It's a little bit sweeter. Full cream milk is really yummy. We don't buy it often. And I love like better quality. I don't know, like this bread, if I was gonna buy full cream milk, I like the idea of it being, I don't know, more like, I don't know, there's just something about this that just feels so nice having non-homogenized milk. And then just this bit of cream here, I'm just going to try and capture, if I can, to put in there. Just want all the milk, all the cream in there. It's okay. Okay, so now we're going to put how much salt in there? Citric acid, so 1 teaspoon. And 1 teaspoon of salt. So let me get the citric acid. Should we use this ricotta? Anyone got any good recipes? Ideas to use citric acid? Okay, so we need a teaspoon of salt first. Like that. And so then we are going to heat this now to 95 degrees Celsius, which is 203 Fahrenheit. Lasagna or manicotti? Yeah, probably need a little bit more for that though. See, you were going like real into it. I was thinking like ricotta on toast. I like your thinking. Oh God, that's so good. Yum. Okay. So the way we're doing it is we're heating the milk, which has got salt in it, and then stirring constantly once we've reached 95 Celsius or 203 Fahrenheit. Take the pot off the heat, ensure the 2 indentation points. Oh, make sure the thermometer's submerged, it's saying, to make sure it's the right temperature. Stir in citric acid, and then it should start to curdle immediately. Then we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes and cool, and then we can scoop out the curds. What's a brizzer? What's a brizzer? Okay, so we need a teaspoon of citric acid. Or you can do, I think, a half a cup of vinegar for this amount. Maybe a quarter of a cup. Okay, there we go. Now, while we're doing this and waiting for that to heat, I can see the thermometer. Amazing. Look at this, Dex. Look at that, just sits there nicely. Hopefully it doesn't heat up too much. I love it. It's one of the best things that I've been given and gifted. I love that thermometer. Bread and pizza thing you attempted the other week. Bread. Oh, do you call that a brizzer? We could do a brizzer. Yum. Okay, let me get a link for this kit for you. Okay, let's have a look. There's a bit too much cream on top. I might put that in the milk. It's a bit just disconcerting drinking milk and then just having like a whole mouthful of cream. I'd love to get some more kits and things like that, like this, and do more. What do you think? Pizza toast, that's it. What's in the glass? Milk. Just milk. I should put some Milo in there. You guys know about Milo, right? North Americans, do you know about Milo? Okay. Amazon. I don't know if it's available in the US, but I can see. What's it called? Mad Millie. Okay, so wow, I didn't remember mine, the one I bought, being this expensive. But I think we bought it for stream, so I need to sneeze. Go away. Oh, I'm not logged in. Hold on. I'm an Ovaltine girly. Of course we know about Milo, the cute little dog from The Mask. Oh my goodness. So, this is the Australian health snack, and I will teach you how to make it. Okay, we're at 36 degrees Celsius, and you can see that the cream is now melting, so it's releasing, so cream is a homogenization, like an emulsion of fat, water, a lot of fat, right? That's why it's like, it goes to the top, it's like a lot of fat, but it's kind of an emulsion, so it's held together of the fat and the water content. And so what's going to happen is, as it heats, that emulsion splits, it separates, and so that's what we get you fat at the top. And the reason why it is yellow, can someone tell me why the fat is yellow? Who knows why the fat is yellow? My butter is yellow. Why is my milk yellow? A milk fat yellow. Grass. You thinking that I'm putting grass in it? What about grass? Margot, tell me more. What about the grass? What does the grass do? Where did the grass come from? Shh, one-time password. Oh man. What? I'm too tired to use my words today. That's okay. What is yellow? The milk. Cows eat different grass. So the thing is, Margot, well, I'll give you VIP because you did it. So, hold on. Chlorophyll. No, that's it. That's good. You're good. So what happens is Australian, New Zealand, European cows primarily eat grass, and so the chlorophyll in the grass, the kind of the chemical makeup of the grass, it colors the fat, so it binds to the fat molecules. I'm not sure exactly the science or how it works, but that's why Australian butter and Australian milk, when you look at the fat content, it's yellow. There's nothing wrong with it. It just means that it is good, healthy fat from grass. Whereas North America and some places that aren't as yellow, the cows and the animals are eating grain. They're grain fed. So that means that gives them a whiter fat. So if you look at some, if you go into a supermarket and look at steak, if you go look at steak and you get a grass-fed steak and then a normal steak, you know, that's in the regular section of the grocery store, you look at them and say, for instance, like a Wagyu are beautifully marbled, right? But it's all white fat. It's all white. And, you know, you get an A5 and there's less meat, more fat. And it's white. Kevin's just resuming cleaning. Hey, Google, pause Kevin.
All right, stopping Kevin.
Hey, Google, send Kevin home. Whereas if you look at a grass-fed, more expensive cut, most of the time, they will be yellow, like a yellow tinge to the fat. And people are different. Some people prefer grain-fed, some people prefer grass-fed meat, but it's just something FYI to know that's why it's yellow. It's because of there's different nutrients in it. Let me show you one of my favorite books, The Science of Cooking. Here, what temperature are we at? 60. Ooh. So, this book is really good. This week I'm doing links to things. Like I'm creating links for Amazon links to books, products they use, and things that recommended products. Creating compiling a list for you guys, and this is one of the things that I recommend. But it has a whole section on meat. Right? Has your meat gone bad? What is the quality? And it talks about grain-fed versus grass-fed. Okay. So here it says, know the difference. Grass-fed has more omega-3s. So grass-fed has around 4% less fat than grain-fed cattle. And because there tends to be more, they've got to work harder for grass. And their fat is directly under the skin. So it's... fat than grain-fed, and so with grass it tends to be on the surface, whereas grain-fed seems to be marbled throughout the meat. Okay. Although grass-fed has less fat, the fat contains more essential omega-3 fatty acids, known as for their health benefits, than grain-fed cows. The amount of omega-3s is low compared to the quantities in foods such as oily fish. And this does give grass-fed meat a slight nutritional edge over grain-fed. Some people think, the flavour is different. They have let me see what they say about here. So grass-fed, they work harder for their food, so smaller and leaner, and the meat tends to be tougher, where pasture is poor, size difference between the grass and grain-fed is even greater. Because this is easy, right? You just eat pellets, they don't need to work for it. Whereas grass-fed cows, they need to move, walk around, but, it's a bit more, because it's fresher, it's a bit more nutritionally, robust. The fat is stored under the skin and it's trimmed off, and the fat may have a yellow hue from the grass. With less fat, that means that it's chewier and drier if overcooked. It is slightly intense flavour that some people enjoy. The substance terpene in the fat has a manure-like aroma in muscle that can lend to a slight bitterness. Whereas grain-fed, higher calorie diet means grain-fed cows put on weight more rapidly and reliably than grass-fed, who are affected by changes in the quality of the pasture. So, if you're just having a grass-fed cow and you tend to have a drought, these guys are going to be worse off than these guys. If they live in, Japan or places where the constant feed of grain, they're going to be consistent. Whereas these guys, it dips in their weight and, it's a bit harder for them. On average, grain-fed meat tends to have more marbling than grass-fed and a smoother texture. So it's higher fat content, marbled throughout, so it's going to give you a better quality. Look at this, see? Compared to that. See, leaner, you've got a really big, this is very common in Australia, so you've got a big fat, cap side, like this, that you trim off, and then your meat is leaner on the inside. Whereas this, your marbling is distributed throughout. You've got some fattier pieces here around the muscle planes, but it's going to maintain its moisture for longer, and it's going to be a juicier cut. Do you know what I mean? Many find grain-fed meat flavorful and tender due to its marbling, which makes it taste more succulent when cooked. Grain-fed beef is described as having a rich and beefier flavour. Cool? So the more you know. Just thought, we got on that through, let's not overcook this. All right, we're nearly there. We're going to get to 95, we're at 87 now. Maybe we could do some days where we can do some food science. And that's what I like. I like to learn stuff and then teach you, but we could do dedicated days. I read you the book. But things like this is like putting that into practice and explaining it on the go. Okay. So we're at 85 now, and we're just waiting for it to get to 95. Okay, I want to show you this. Keeping my eye on that. Okay, 91, 95. Okay, so this is Milo. This is Milo. This was marketed to us as nutritionists, by nutritionists through when we were kids. It's not very healthy for you, but it's full of energy. Gives you good energy. That's what they say. So, in here, your mum said to you when you were a kid you could only have one scoop. So what did you do? You got a spoon like this, or a spoon like this, a soup spoon or a ladle. All right, this is nearly here. A ladle, yeah. And then, so the way that we did it as kids, let me just keep my eye on this. It's getting there. It's 93. 94. All right, we're there. Okay. So turn the heat off, pour in our citric acid, and we're just going to give this a big stir. And you'll be able to see, I don't want to mix it too much. Can you see it start to separate? The curds are there. You got the whey. Amazing. Look at that. Beautiful. And so that is then going to let sit and cool for about 20 minutes, and then we'll strain it. So Milo. This is how we did it as kids, is you would put it in your glass and then you would kind of like try and compact it so that it press it down, because once you put the milk in, you want it to stay at the bottom. Kind of have it all loosey-goosey, you know? And then you would pour your milk in, and we did it like this over a spoon. Because you don't want to stir it. So you would do it like that. And that means you would won at life, okay? If you done it like that, that means you would won. You don't want it to come to the top. And then you would do a little bit more on the top like that. So the way that it worked is you would get your spoon and you would eat off this little bit, and you'd crunch and chew like that, and you would eat mouthfuls, but then you'd have to get a little bit of milk to then wet your palate because it was really dry. And then when you were done, all down my top. Then you would get a little bit, you kind of scrape the bottom, but you didn't want to do too much because then it would release. Sometimes there'd be an air bubble and then all the Milo would go to the top. And you do it like that. So it doesn't really mix in, like Margot was saying. In a cold Milo, it just stays on the surface, or it goes like sludge. It only when you use hot milk that it actually dissolves. But it's like chocolate malt. It's really delicious. It's very sweet. Like that. Yum. Never had it that way before. Yes, so this is how you have it as cold. And you just scrape the sides like that and lift up a little bit more. If you were crazy, you would do this, and then you'd, like, you can't have it all at the top. That's crazy. But then when you were kind of ready and you were done eating or whatever, then you would give it like a stir, and then it'd be chocolate milk. But then you'd still have these bits. Like, that's the sludge Margot's talking about, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yum. This noise just reminds me of old, like, not old people, but your parents, your grandparents, they'd make you a drink and they'd go. It was always the noise that, I know, like my auntie, when she'd make you a drink. Like you put it in a hot beverage. So you can have a Milo hot or cold. So it says 3 heaped teaspoons of Milo, and 200 mils, which is like a cup of cold or hot milk. Skim milk. It says skim milk too. Doesn't that noise remind you of your grandparents? Doesn't it? Who else thinks this is nostalgic? Come and get your Nesquik. We had Nesquik as kids, but I have not seen it. I don't look at obviously. I don't really go to grocery stores. I do online shopping, so I never really see it. Is it still available? I know at Costco you can get like this huge container of chocolate Nesquik. I'm just gonna grab. I said, ooh. Oh. Guys, Mr. Thomas, so Tommy, my nephew, he's been a little bit delayed. He's been a little bit lazy with his crawling, but in this last week, he's gone from, pulling things towards him, but now he's crawling and pulling himself on stuff, which is fantastic. But he's a little bit. I just got a video from my sister-in-law, which is very cool to see. Little fun things happening in our family. How was your weekend? It was good. Yes, so Friday I told you guys I had blood test, and then I went and had an ultrasound, and I haven't got the results from the doctor yet, but I think we found something that possibly could prevent me from getting pregnant, and I'm trying not to focus on it, and it's out of my control, and so we'll see, we'll go from there. So that was a little bit shocking and hard on Friday afternoon, but then Saturday what did we do on Saturday? Got up and then we went to spend some time at my auntie's house. My auntie's bought a holiday house kind of thing around near us. So we're doing Exceed's been doing some contracting, and we did some cable testing, which was fun. Exceed and I were on a phone call to each other at the other ends of the house and using this. I don't know, you guys might know, it's like we were doing cable testing. So Exceed plugs something into the Ethernet port, and then I'm in the garage, and then I've got to like hover this like wand over, and it starts to beep. And then, because the house isn't labelled, none of the Ethernet ports are labelled and things, so he's just trying to work out kind of which network goes where, and that was pretty cool to learn that with him. So we spent hours doing that. Then we came home and watched the Matildas game, the football, and so that was good. Then I did some work, recipe writing and things. Yesterday we went for our first run. We are training for, we've kind of left it a bit late, but we're only doing 4Ks, so it's not too bad. We went for our first run around our area, so we did 2 laps. It was pretty good. So the lap is, I think, one lap was about 1.2, 1.3 kilometres. Hey Google, what is 1.2 kilometres in miles? Yeah, so just a bit bigger than that, longer than that. So we underestimated how hilly our house is, our location is, and so there's bits where you go down a hill, and then it's really like, especially when you're training, trying to run in an incline is hard. So then we did a lap, then we came back in, Exceed had some water, and then we did another lap, and that was really good. I'm so impressed with the running that I've been doing at the gym and like cardio. We did a lap, nearly like 2/3 or 3/4 of a weight of a lap without stopping. It was pretty amazing. You all know that I hate running, but it's something that I want to lean into and get better at, and it felt really good. So I was really impressed with that. And then, I bought these things that go into my nose. My nose was already sore, like my sinus issue already woke up with in the morning. So this, I hopefully didn't exacerbate it or whatever, but I put the kind of turbinate things in my nose, so it's like a dilator, so I can breathe through my nose. And that helped astronomically. And then my sinuses got worse throughout the day. But I filmed 2 videos yesterday, photographed them, and getting them ready. So it was a really productive weekend. But yeah, you love running? Really? How many of you guys like running? You have any tips for me? I think my body was like, my legs were okay. I think I held a lot of tension in my chest and arms. So I felt like when I was running, I felt heavy and strain in my shoulders more than my legs. Hey Grumpy, how you doing? And my breathing was good. I would go step, step, breathe, step, step, breathe, step, step, breathe. So that worked out. And I want to try also running with music, even because Exceed and I were running together, but we weren't talking, obviously, because we were tired. But I think maybe running to music with that rhythm would be good. I started competitive running when I was, no way! Do you still run now, Dex? not going to sugarcoat it. I hate running. So beware. Mine is always I hated running. Always hated running. Never felt good at it. And then I hate doing it at the gym. I struggle with going to the gym knowing that we're going to do hill runs. Because I also don't like running with other people because you feel like, you know, that competitiveness of that, oh my God, I don't want to be last. You know, I like to run on days where, like, say we have a set of activities and we're all staggered starting. Like, so you start on this one, you start on this one, and then I'm doing it in my own time, then I'm okay. But like I'm just really uncomfortable with running, so I'm trying to lean into it and get better, you know, with better shoes, better technique. And I think it's just doing it and seeing the progression of how much better I've been getting is so cool to see and so good to feel that I was running yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, I was running thinking to myself, wow, like I'm doing this and I'm not feeling like I want to die. And having Exceed there was really great. Yeah, I always listen to music when I'm running. Nice. So I'm big fan, big keen. Not big fan, I'm becoming a fan. We'll see. Wait till, I think it's the mid-May is the HBF run for a reason. We're doing, it was either 4K, 12K, or like 25K, or like a marathon, half marathon. So it's like 4 seems too little, but 12 seems too much. I would have done like 5 or 10, or like 5 or 8 kilometers, I think. I would have preferred 5 over 4. Feels too much, little. But we're going to go up there, we're going to do our run, and then we're going to go out for breakfast and celebrate ourselves. We've done fun runs like colour runs before, and I did Miss Muddy, which was like an obstacle course. That's when I was real fit, Molly. That was really cool. Like you had to pull yourself up stuff and jump over. You had to crawl through mud. That was really cool. So 4K, this is actually running. Yeah, you can walk it if you want. So there's no huge competition, but we'll go from there. Oh my goodness. All right, so I need to go to the toilet real quick. And then we're gonna make this ricotta. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, yummy. Okay, I'm gonna be real back. I just scald this milk and curdy. All right, be back. Think of happy things and questions you have, and I'll be back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We've been streaming for 8 to 9, 10, 11 to 4 hours and 16 minutes. We have made a mess.
Because you've humanized the bunny so much, I feel like I'm like drinking bunny bits. Like there's chunky bits in there and I feel like it's like chunks of bunny.
So yours is either coconut or
Please be coconut.
spoiled milk.
Please be coconut.
Mine, I think, is stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
Cheers. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you. Mine's stink bug.
Oh, what's the milk? Oh, it's so gross.
Mine tastes meaty. The stink bug tastes like you've eaten and they're both bad.
Oh God. Ugh, yeah, about that. Please be banana.
Mine's rotten egg. What the heck?
It's banana, baby.
Is it?
It's banana.
You want mine?
No.
I feel like I don't have that part of my tongue anymore. That will seem super creepy if I say what I'm going to say.
C-U-S-T-A-R-D. Custard. Custard. C-U-S-T-A-R-D. Custard. Guys, it's hard to turn that word into our thank you song.
I don't know how to do the chewy noise. That is not a chewy noise.
Hands out.
Was it a weird thing to do? I'm sorry.
No, obviously you can open your eyes. You've been looking at it. It's been there the whole time.
Your mucus should not look this color. You sick. You sick? I know your mum's probably telling you that you're not, but you're sick, bro. You're sick. You need some medication, some antibiotics, antivirals, something. maybe a new immune system, because that ain't normal for your snot.
It's gonna be licorice because Cad loves me.
Cad, thank you for the $10.
Oh, he's going straight. Oh, it's so gross. Right, a lot of that water
Yeah.
is finding its way onto my leg when you move it from bowl to hair.
Okay. So you don't want it in your balls. I mean,
9:57
Guys,
a.m.
I'm going. This is the before. Remember the before so that you can compare it to the after, all right? I don't like it. I think it is not very good. I don't like the color. I don't like what it does to me. I don't like much. I don't like much about it at all.
when you say don't, what it doesn't do to you, what do you think it does to you?
Well, it's sort of half green, half silver.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really go. It either makes me old or sick. There it is.
What? What the
It's okay. It's okay.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What is that emotion?
It's okay. Okay. We are going to spend 10 minutes trying to get the wrapper off a gummy bear that did melt. You ready? No, not even a little bit. How are you supposed to? What? I just suck it off the wrapper?
Yeah, and you were supposed to suck it off that side too, but whatever. All right, you ready?
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Whatever this is.
Worst mistake ever. Oh!
Oh,
Oh god, it's so
God,
spicy.
it's so hot.
Oh! Oh my god.
Oh,
My mouth, my tongue, it's getting hotter.
oh.
Oh! I can't talk. Oh!
I'm stun locked.
I'm dribbling.
Oh, that's the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
Oh! It hurts so much. Oh! Oh god.
Oh, can I get a drink now?
Yeah, it's getting
Oh
worse.
my goodness.
It's so hot. It hurts so much.
That was the most intense heat I've ever felt.
I'm still. How are you still okay? My mouth is like fucking on fire.
It was a little gummy bear.
Itchy. From the same company that make Twinkies.
From the company that brought you Twinkies, come snowballs to a kitchen near you.
So, do you pay attention to stream?
No. I mean, kind of. I don't know. You talk a lot. Yeah.
He's here. Who's there? Who's everywhere? He's Ricotta.
Roy Kent.
Ricotta. Jamie Tut. Jamie Tut. Jamie Tut. Who's here? Who's there? Who's every fucking way? Who's Ricotta? How many hours do we have on that kimchi again? Woo! 11 o'clock.
Sorry, why the
kick.
why the karate kick? And kimchi. All right, we're doing kimchi.
Kate, what the heck?
Well, Kate doesn't get a high kick, so only for kimchi.
The real HMC.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
You know what I cheer about? All in together. All in together. 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 All in together. Together. Together.
Can I floss this one?
Yeah, like, isn't it?
My cord's getting in the way. I not really. Yo, she spent way too much time in the mirror practicing that chat.
No. No.
She gets out of the shower and she's like, "All right, time to air dry."
Yes. Oh, I'm so fabulous. I'm so fabulous. I'm so excited to hear that.
You are
go here.
pretty fabulous, dear.
Thanks,
But it's
dear.
a weird thing to say.
I did shit the bed last time, so I'm not really... Not as wrong as my daughter putting ice cream on... Hello. All right. We're done with that. Okay. Guys, that was some of the recap from like different stream moments over the 1,000 streams or whatever. We're about to hit 1,500, I think. 1,500 streams. Cooking streams. We only label our cooking streams. That is 7 years of content on Saturday. So if you are around Friday night, if you keep it free, Friday night, Saturday morning, we've got 7 hours of streams. It's gonna be hard, but fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm just scared about 7 hours, but just incredible how 7 years, it changed our lives. 7 meals in 7 hours. We've got some fun things planned. Emma, 6 years and 10 months. Oh my God, 24 days. Wow. So, oh my God, I hope you're doing really well. Tell me all the news. How have you been? Emma found our channel through a raid from Daddy Dimu. And that was like, we'd been streaming for like 2 weeks. And yeah, it was just like, it was just fantastic. I can't believe that. Oh my God. 1 year, 7 days, 22 hours. Amazing. We almost have a 4-year-old now. And we're married. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you both. That's fantastic. 4 years old, a little munchkin. Oh my goodness. How was everything? Wow, I'm so happy for you both. Damn, that's so cool. 6 years, 10 months for you. Oh my gosh. You changed your name. I've been looking a long time, but you said 7 years. That's wild. Yep. 7 years on Saturday, the 20th. So 420, I didn't actually know. I'm way like, so back then I had no idea was, I never knew what 420 was, like the date and American time, you know. I did change my name. Sorry for the confusion. That's not good. I was like, wow, you've been around a long time. And I was like, oh, then I was like, I saw the number and I'm like, oh, I see. Mr. 935. How you been? I don't remember when I was originally followed, but it was kitchen number 2. Yes. Proud of you guys. Oh.
Delicious.
Thank you, Beware. $5 cheese for the cheese making. Proud of you guys. This channel has always been a great time. I appreciate that. Thank you. Exceed, can you give me the one-time code, please? What? I'm trying to log into Amazon. What? I'm going to spend all that money. What? Because, Beware, thank you for the $5.
What are you looking to buy?
I'm going to give them a code. I'm just creating a code. Thank you for the $5 towards the goal.
332969.
329.
332.
Yep.
969.
69. May have timed out. Can you go again? I think it timed out. Do you know Dex runs? Dex is a runner. He does around 10 Ks. How often? Dex says he loves running.
With his street nachos.
With his street nachos. He's his walk-in nachos, aka running nachos.
469667.
469667.
Yeah.
There we go. Can you put the thing back at the top to do the links? The banner? The stripe thing?
Sure.
Cool. I need that to do it now, but
So you want it done now?
yes, please, when you've got time. Look at the cheese we're making, Exceed. Guys, look at this.
You're sounding better.
I'm sounding better? That sounds good. Look at that, curdy. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop it out into this. And then whatever's left, we're gonna make into mozzarella. Cool? So, we'll go here. I'm excited for Saturday. I hope that as many people can come as possible throughout the 7 hours. Just be like a celebration of our community, the things that we've done over the past few years. Look at these. The things that we're gonna do. Look at that. It has literally changed, exceeded my life for the better, for the different. We haven't completely planned what we're doing on Saturday, so you know, I'm looking for. You guys always got good ideas. Just scraping the bottom. Look at that. That's all you get. 2 liters of milk. That's all you get. 2 quarts. Crazy, hey? There we go. Hey-o! Hey, Grim, welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay. Halloween vibes? Except calls it my frilly shirt. I got it in red as well. I'm just bringing a bit of colour to the stream, you know? I'm always wearing black. I know I'm wearing black on the bottom, but Temu, baby. Mama Molly got it for me. I feel like a flamenco dancer. Okay. Just getting every bit that we can out of here. So we can make, this is ricotta, and it will just be like ricotta that you know. And then if we compress it and dry it out slightly, then it's ricotta salata. Very common in a lot of like Mexican cooking. I don't know a lot of Mexican cooking, but use ricotta salata, like it's like a queso fresco. We are making cheese. Well, looks pretty good. Okay. So the instrucciones. So the instructions say, carefully lay the ricotta curds on top, leave the basket to drain in the ricotta container, stored up to a week in the refrigerator. So I'm going to take this out. So what you can do, kind of like make sure it's empty and then kind of push it down like that. Guys, that's homemade ricotta. Look at that. And so what we can do is bowl this up, heat the water again, and make our own mozzi. So just squeeze like this to get some of this moisture out. Like that. Very plain tasting, but so yummy. That's ricotta. Yeah, like a cheesecloth. Yep, definitely. So, but then I was watching a video, and we can make this into like a mozzarella, even though we're not going to use a rennet. We've used the citric acid instead. The rennet, I think, helps. Hey Google, what's the difference between using rennet and citric acid in cheese? Hey Google, why is rennet used in making cheese? So I think we can, from my understanding, we can get more out of this. See how it's milky? I think we can create more out of this way. We can create more ricotta, I think. Anyone's familiar with this, let me know. So, I'm gonna try and get a cheesecloth. No, let's not get a cheesecloth. Let's just do this. A plate. Okay. I'm just gonna grab some of this. My hands are clean. And we're just gonna create some curd balls, like that. So we're going to do 2 curd balls, 2 mozzarella balls, and then the rest ricotta, I think. Maybe a bit more. Hot. So we're heating that back up, and we're going to dip this in, and we're going to stretch it. So it's going to melt the curds, and then the curds are going to join each other. It's really quite warm. Okay, like that. So we've got, I won't eat much ricotta, so I'd rather have more mozzarella. Like that. Okay. So, like this. This will be heated, and then we'll stretch it, and then that is our ricotta. Easy? So to make this, $8, so I think the 2 jugs of milk were $4 each, I think. And salt, yeah, so it's like $8 to get, it is cheaper to, I don't know. I recognise that container, if it works, it works. I'm going to add the rest of this, so we're going to make some more. I wonder if I can. Am I going to waste the milk? Screw it. I missed the link to the cheese set. No. I'm getting it for you. So there's multiple variations. This is on Amazon. I think it's cheaper than this, but I think that I got it on sale. So this is the full kit with the whole, like, The press is the artisan kit, which is you can make like, I think 15 different types of cheese. I'm gonna add, hold on. Add new. Margot, you're in our VIP. Sorry, I forgot to do that before. Oh, shit. No, I deleted you, I think. No, you're there. Okay. 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 That's me. All right. So this is. Oh. I wish I could. Mods, can you delete that for me? That link? I don't think a mod can delete. Can I delete my own mod things? Can I delete? I wish I could. I don't know. If I go to mod view. Working on it. View. Do you have mod icons up? You mean No, I don't want to go to the link. I want to delete it. I can't. The only thing I've got on here is pin it. I don't, because I'm so lucky to have such an amazing mod team, I don't ever go into mod stuff. So I've got the legends for. Kick, delete, comment icon next to the names. It doesn't matter. It's just a link. It's just a big link, but it doesn't mean it need to be deleted. Don't worry. And then the other one is they have heaps of cool kits. There's a ginger beer one. We made that. We did not like that. It was terrible. It was like actual beer rather than like that sweet ginger soda that everyone knows. So that one's $219 in Australia though, but the Italian cheese kit is $46 in Australia, and that's really good. I've got that one as well, and I would start with that because that makes all your regular cheeses. Yeah. I'm going to try this with a rennet tablet, this one. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of water and some citric acid. Oh yeah. And then some citric acid, which is here. That's 2 teaspoons, so I'm going to use half a teaspoon because I didn't use much. I'm just doing a Molly experiment. No one pay attention. No one copy me. All right, we need a thermometer. Hey Anne, how you doing? All right, so we're gonna get this up to, it's 95, so it's 86, 7, 88, 90. It's heating really hot quickly this time. How funny is that? I feel like it's got a lot hotter really fast. Ninety-two, 92, 93. 94, 95. Turn the heat off. Yeah, we're getting curds. Yes. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I had a beautiful surprise weekend. What happened? I got a lot to share with you. Tell us everything. What happened? Sieve container is almost identical to damp breed container. It's funny that you say that because I actually use one of these. Like my damp breed brand didn't come with a container, so I actually used one of these in my drawer, in my cupboard. Okay. So you'll see the difference between the mozzarella curds. Now I've used rennet. They're stretchier, they're shinier. So we're just gonna let this cool. Before we start to see, because it's really, at the moment, because it's so hot, they're just melting through the slotted spoon. So we're gonna let it cool. Okay. My boyfriend took me to a great Japanese restaurant. We had a very good experience. Yes. Fabulous. What did you eat? How long have you guys been together for? Okay. It's going to be so good. Okay, so ricotta, and now mozzarella, year and a half. We're big on dates. We were big on dates in the beginning. Nice. Date nights are good. Okay. Hurry up. Taking so long. Look at that. And tonight we made a very good dinner for his parents and brother. Oh, nice. That's lovely. Also made the Brondies, but I screwed it up a little. What happened? What happened? Okay. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to wait for that to... What I want to do is I need to dip these into this hot liquid, but the curds are in there, so it's a bit awkward. So what you want to do is dip this in here and you want to stretch this. But... it's hot. So what we can do, hey Google, turn on Alexa.
Okay, turning Alexa on.
I'm going to use boiling, just cold, hot, regular water because that's going to cool down. And then we're going to put it in here and we're going to stretch it. Heat-proof gloves if you've got them. Or, I wonder, I don't think this will work though. If I use my cut-proof glove. I can only ever find one of these at a time. These cut-proof gloves. But we're gonna grab, oh, maybe these. Maybe these will work. Dishwashing gloves. we just want to get the curds really hot, but we don't want our fingers to get really hot. You know what I mean? Sorry, I dunked it. I let them 20 minutes, cut them, and they weren't cooked enough. Oh no! That's okay. So I think that should be right, and then we'll... Yeah, that's good. So exciting. Because we're making the cheese. Okay. All right, hot water. What we want to do is get our bowls. And just let it sit in there for a bit. Oh my God. All right, and then we're kind of I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know. I saw this girl do it and took ricotta and then she stretched it. But I always thought it needed rennet. Because this is not working. See, look, it just falls apart. It's so hot. I'm gonna say this doesn't work. All right, at least we learned. I feel like all the goodness has gone out of the cheese now. Oh my God! I couldn't do it all. Maybe because it wasn't salty water? I don't know. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay. Yeah, see, these are like stretchier. I think the rennet is important.
Would you like my professional opinion?
Yeah! Oh my God! Thank you for your comment. Let me have a look. How exciting! Let's have a look. Okay. Not claiming it or anything. Blondies. Delicious. These are delicious. My husband took one bite, eyes went wide, and he said, "Oh, hell yeah." They are a perfect mix of sweet and salty. The brown butter plays so well off the brown sugar. I did a small handful of walnuts. That's a great idea. And love the small crunch that they provide, but think you would enjoy them as much without them. A tip, don't panic if they look really thick. If you transfer them from the bowl and the pan before they're baking, they're fine. Thanks, Molly, for another go-to for our household. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's such a beautiful review. Oh my God, that's such a long review too. Thank you. Beware, that's very sweet. This was for the brown butter blondies with chocolate chunks. This is the newest recipe on the website that we released last week. Very yummy if I do say so myself. Teaches you how to do brown butter. There's a video coming. No, is there a video? I think there's a video already up there. Teaches you how to do brown butter, and it's so good. I have to say the raw batter was mind-blowing. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Thank you. It's very cool of you guys. Thank you for making. Makes me so happy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get this, and we'll get a cheesecloth. I'm just gonna clean this with some water and some Idoffer. Yeah, so they're the things that you need to let them cook, so they're like firm around the edges, and then the soft is like a little bit squishy. And then let them cool for at least like 15 to 20 minutes. Because they've got so much butter in them that they'll just disintegrate. They're very crumbly. And will you make them again? But things like that, and like if you have some missteps with recipes, I need to know that, because it is normal. We all make, little things like that. We don't cook things for long enough, or you guys are testing it as well. So then I can, if you need any tips and tricks, or maybe it says like in your oven, it needs a longer cooking time. That's all the things that I need to know. Okay. So cheesecloth like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to scoop or pour the liquid into there. Okay. Oh, too much. So what am I going to do now? Okay. Oh fuck, I hate these spout things. Put a spout on it. That'll help it pour. God damn it. Let's go again. So I just wanted to make sure no big curds came out. Strain all of the liquid. There's a bit more at the bottom. Where's my spoon at? So this should be enough to make a bit of, oh, did it say there was no pouring? Yeah, okay, thank you. Can you remind me? I will edit that and make it scoop or transfer the batter. Okay, so you can see already that because of the stretchiness from the rennet, it's like a different texture, which we love. So we're just trying to squeeze out the moisture. Hot. Hot. Thank you, Beware. I just saw that message come through. Okay, so now we're going to reuse this liquid. And we're going to, might be able to be okay. See if we can see. I don't know if you can see. Like this is stretchy. Like that. I think if you squeeze, oh, did I just rip? Felt like I just ripped the cloth. Like that. There we go. Nope. That's the wrong light. I was like, it's coming out really nicely. It's not. Okay. Okay. Like that. And then we just gotta. Why is this happening? I wonder if I squeeze out more moisture, it'll stop sticking. Maybe I squeeze too hard, that's the thing. I don't know. Okay, just go like that. Just get a spoon and just scrape. There we go. That's coming off. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I found some cucumber poppers. They're snack-sized cucumbers. Oh, wow. Do you have a concoction you recommend to make pickles? I don't. Not pickles. I've got pickled carrots, but with like if you want to make proper pickles, you kind of want to have like some dill and peppercorns and things like that. Maybe something we can make on stream. Okay. So we're going to get this hot again. This liquid needs to get a bit hotter, I think. And then we're just going to try and stretch it. See, this is... I'm going to add a bit more salt. It's quite hot. There we go. And you just want to stretch it. It's going to get a bit hotter, I think. Maybe just let it sit there for a bit. I remember the last time I ate full cream milk like this, and my tummy is not liking it. Holy dooly. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is dump a little bit of that out. I'm going to add some salt to this. So I'm going to add some salt at the bottom. It'll draw extra moisture out. Help it, like preservative. I'll kind of compress that in there. Nice. Okay, let's see how this is going. Okay. That's fine. That's what we want to happen, I think. Yeah, it's not. I think we need to follow the recipe properly. Because you're meant to stretch. And last time it was like you put it in hot water and it goes like shiny. Not fall apart. Inoculating the milk, stretching the curds. Take a handful of mozzarella curd, draining spoon the curds. Slightly melted. Now carefully stretch. Smooth and flexible. Yeah. Waiting for a wheel alignment. Nice. So Jay and I spent the afternoon dealing with poor overgrown yard. Recently apparent that I got a little, oh no, sunburn. Okay, I think we'll stop. Oh no. Tastes good though. It's chewy. So you can't make ricotta into proper mozzarella, it seems. The lady on Instagram was lying. But I'll get some, what are we making on Wednesday? Oh, it's espresso day. We might be able to make some mozzarella on Wednesday. What do you think? I feel like I let you down. I was really thinking that this would work. Tastes really good. So let's make something with it. And the whey, this is, you know how they make whey powder? They dehydrate this, right? So I'm pretty sure we should do something with this. It's meant to be good for you. Look how yellow it is. You guys can't really see, it's very yellow to me. The fat is on top. Cheese and coffee together. Are you sure you're not streaming just for me? I actually have. I was going through some of my cookbooks yesterday and we received this from, I think it was Ali, who used to live in, so she's from Wisconsin, sent me a Wisconsin cheese cookbook. Look at this. Wisconsin cheese cookbook. So, goes through like different pan-fried Brussels sprouts with horseradish Havarti. Ooh. Fondue. Hello. Look at a hair wash. And he's all curly. Look at those nails. Look at this curly boy. What happens if you use their recipes without Wisconsin cheese? Hi, you want some cheese? Oh, you don't like cheese? Delicious. Thanks. Okay, so they've got They can look at me and you at the same time. Okay, bye. It's all pretty involved. Oh. Fondue, more fondue. Wow. Guys, I want to go to Wisconsin. This looks amazing. Look at that. That's like food porn. Look at that. Yum. 5-minute cheese sauce, cheese biscuits, fried cheese curds, yum. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We have done last time on all things food, and we've made ricotta. We've tried to make mozzarella, but it doesn't work the same. So we'll have to make it again. I don't have any more cheese, milk. I thought you could make ricotta and then turn it into mozzarella. Can't do that. Can you come to Quebec? So, Anne, is that where you're from? Quebec? How's your French? I wish, I love living in Brazil, but if I had my time again, I would learn Spanish or I would love to learn French. Je m'appelle Lauren.
Delicious.
Hello. Thank you for the raid. Come on in, guys. MS Gamer, how was your stream? We're making cheese, talking about whey, and we're looking through this cheese cookbook from Wisconsin. Hello. Bonjour. We're talking about that I want to learn French. French is 100 out of 100 nice. It's my first language. Well, I bet you're good at it then. How different is Quebec French? Quebecian? What do you call yourselves? Quebecians? Cuis? How different is your French to French? Hello, Game Suite. Game Guy, welcome in. Guys, thank you for choosing Quebecus? French. Yeah, French from France. You already know French? Sparky, are you from France? France? Are you from France? Real French. Are you from UK? Do you speak French? That's pretty dope. How was your stream? MS Gamer, what did you get up to? There was a puppy, yes. He was on the preview, was he? That's Chester. Well, there's French from France and Canadian French. Yes. And there's also Swiss French, isn't there? You get Swiss German. Do you have Swiss French? Don't in Switzerland they speak French as well? Hey Google, what are the languages in Switzerland?
Switzerland has 4 official languages: Romansh, French, German, and Italian.
Because, yeah, I suppose they're so close to Italy as well. That's pretty cool. Okay. Give me some recipes that use ricotta. Now I learned something new. Yes. That's my aim for you guys in this kitchen, this stream, is to learn something new every time. Ricotta cake. I only got this much ricotta. But we could try. There is an amazing ricotta cake on a new website that you might not have heard of, MissMollyMakes.com. Hold on. Okay, raspberry ricotta cake. Let's see if I can at least halve the recipe. It's so yummy. I'm gonna get my scales from the back. All right, have you guys been thinking of your sinus fixes? For the end of the stream, it's your homework. And at the end of the stream, I need to know, each one of you need to give me some suggestions to help my face. It felt a bit better, but now it feels bad again. Feels like someone's punched me in the left side of my face. Okay, So this we need ricotta, 400 grams. Oh, I don't even think. No. Oh, that's 200. Let's see. Okay, we could make half of the ricotta cake, and that would use the total. We could do the cheese pancakes that use twarogue. Have you tried cosinus fixes instead? Nasal wash with saline solution. So how do you do it? How do you just put saline in your nose? Do you go upside down? Like, do you angle it into your, how do you do it? That's what I want to know. I got a tube of saline and tried to squeeze that in my nose. But my nose is pretty, it's not like, I don't know, is your sinus, is it supposed to be mucousy? Is it supposed to be full? Because I'm not getting that. I just get this radiating pain, like pressure here. Here. Put your head over the sink and syringe it upside down or to the side. Stand on your head and have Exceed put the saline. Oh my God. For some reason that feels like waterboarding. Tilted forward. So like this. Tilted forward like that and go like, okay. Syringe up the nose, okay. All right, so cottage cheese, if we do half of this, we need 187 grams. These pancakes are really good. I'll introduce you to these deliciousness. Okay, so we zero this, and then we need 187 grams. The syringing thing with saline helps you, Nito. There we go. And then we've still got some left over, which is good. Now, we need 2 eggs. That shirt looks, oh, thank you. So you look pretty in the shirt. Thank you. Mama Molly got it for me. She has one that's a bit bigger, 2 sizes bigger, and I borrowed it. I like the color. And it also came in red, but the red is like bright red. It's like almost like highlighter red, like not a deep red. If you have narrowing the sinuses, you tend to get a lot more pain and infections. I've never had a sinus infection before, and I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but it is sore. And it's only on one side. I don't feel fluey or anything. What do I do with this whey? Tell me what I do with it. Tell me what I do with it. Okay. Into here. So, ricotta. Then we add 2 eggs, whole eggs. This is really easy, 1 bowl. You don't need to be fancy with it, I think. I'm not reading the instructions. Yeah. If you're using ricotta, you need to add some vinegar or lemon juice though, because you want them to be, it needs to react with the baking soda. Okay? I had a spoon. So these are my protein pancakes. I have a set of light massages I do daily to help my face not be puffy. Gentle lymph nodes drain. Opens me up. Let me see if I can. Oh, thank you. I want to find a place where you can go to get face massage. It sounds like, I can imagine it'd be so good. Only get it done on one side too. Started about 2 years ago, nasal flushing and Panadol. Yeah, so because, you know, I'm trying not to take much pain relief in case it affects us trying to get pregnant. Like I heard that ibuprofen's no good, so I've been kind of like staying away from it. So I've taken paracetamol, acetaminophen. So that's fine. And then I did take a Sudafed this morning, but it was the one that it's expired in 2018. Maybe it blocked it or infected lymph. In here, you have lymph nodes in your face. I was thinking maybe it could be like ear infection or tooth infection, just radiating, but I don't know. Okay, so squishing that, then we need a tablespoon of sugar. If you have a narrow, hold on. Try not having one of those, never developed. Google suggests one for a way is feeding it with your dogs, then mix it with dry food. Okay, it's a good idea. I could put some in my sourdough starter, maybe. Hope it eases soon for you. Thank you. It's all right. Exceed's walking around calling me forever sick because I was sick last week too. Forever sick. I wanna be forever sick. Okay, bit of sugar. There's already salt in there, so we're gonna add in 105 grams of plain flour. And then I need to get some baking soda and some vinegar. Oh, I regret. I should have bought these things in here rather than having to take the baking soda and the heavy flour. Okay, so tell me about what's happening with you. How are you doing today?
Delicious.
Bailey, 65 months.
Miss
That's
Molly
incredible. Dance. How you been? Oh my God, I just ripped my nail. Oh. Bales, how you been? Look at this. My beautiful long nail. Look at that. Look how long it is. It's nice. It's just ripped off. Look at that. You're probably better going to the doctor to find the underlying cause. I don't want antibiotics. I want to treat it naturally. I'll see if it gets worse. I'll definitely go to the doctor. I've got to go to the doctor anyway this week. I'm going to get my results, my blood results, and talk to her about some stuff. But I'd rather not take antibiotics. I'm just very conscious of like, I've taken so many antibiotics throughout my life that 105, yes. I'm just wary of taking them when my body can handle, like get better itself. Because I worry, from being a nurse, I just worry from overexposure to antibiotics will affect me if I ever get like really sick down the track and there's like a really big infection or an issue that my body's like, never seen that type of antibiotic before. Where is my, there they are. Yeah, it could be a viral infection as well. Yeah. Half a teaspoon, this one, of baking soda, like that. These pancakes are really good. Okay. And I need a little touch of vinegar. Remember I said a little touch of vinegar? I should have put this in before, but. Okay. Heat this up. It's one bowl. It's super easy. Super easy styles. What happened on your weekend? What did you get up to? Thank you for thinking of me, worrying for me. So this ricotta is way drier than other ricottas. Like it has less moisture. So I'm going to add in some of the whey. But that's not in the recipe. Yours won't be like this. Oh my God, so good. Normally they'll take a swab to find out. Yeah. I spent so much of my childhood on amoxicillin and Augmentin. Yep. Due to my sinus infections and bouts of strep throat, amoxicillin now too weak for me. Yeah. So amoxicillin I used to have recurrent throat infections, and then a lot of the time if I get unwell, like from traveling and things like that, I always get a chest infection. I always say to Jixie, I've got weak lungs. And so I've been on a lot of amoxicillin, Augmentin Duo Fort, things like that. So I'd rather, in my older years,
You've got mail.
reduce it when I can. Chorus started walking. Oh my God. How old is she now? Wow, that's so exciting. So Thomas, I was saying before, Thomas, 17 months. When did she start crawling? Thomas, he is 11 months now. Oh no, not even 11, 10 and a half months. And he's just started crawling. Which, you know, every kid's different. My mum was a bit worried that, you know, he was a bit delayed, but he's just started crawling. But then in the same week, he started pulling himself up on stuff. So, around 9 months, yeah. So it'll happen when it happens. And they're a bit excited, which is very cool. Okay. See how it's a bit firmer than normal pancake? It should be firmer because it's different, but I'm going to add some more liquid to it. Maybe they skip crawling. Well, you can't skip crawling. You can't skip crawling because it's important. Some kids do try and skip, and they do skip, but crawling is an important milestone because it helps with trunk development and coordination. So some kids do skip crawling and they go straight to walking, but ideally, if the doctors and the physios say that you should try and help your kid to crawl. My son never crawled, he shuffled, and then one day he got up and walked. Amazing, isn't it? I was walking at 9 months, but I had 2 older brothers. So when you're this, you know, you've got a sibling or you're around other kids, I think it improves your development. And I had 2 older brothers, so my mum always said that whatever they were doing, I wanted to do as well. So I had to learn things quickly and try and be as independent as possible. Look at this. So I'm cooking it in butter, it's crispiness, look at that. And the key with these, so now we're browning our butter, we just want to reduce the temperature, is if you can flatten them down a little bit, just so that they cook inside, or put a lid on them and let them steam. Because you don't want them to be raw inside and crisp on the outside. Lower temperature, cook for a longer period. push down. Coordination, yeah, explains a lot. Literally the same drug, just patents require to slightly amend the content, so they added something. Antibiotic part is still the same. Oh, what are you guys talking about? Only. Oh, nice song, Dex. I think that's the song I'm thinking of. Look how good these fat boys look. I always have the music turned down slightly in my ear because I can't hear what I'm saying, or I get distracted by the song. Then sometimes I turn it up and it's nice. I did try warm compress. Exceed warmed me up like a rice, what's it called? Like a rice thing. You know when you have like a period pain or whatever? He warmed it up, so I put it on my face. I have no sound, so I don't know what they are, but they look good. Thank you. Yeah, I just never felt like anything like this. Just pain. On that note, I gotta go. See you, Anne. Have a great night. Be good. Thanks for making my recipes. Look at that. So they're called cheese pancakes because you can use ricotta cheese or ricotta cheese. They're called protein pancakes. Them. And have you been paying attention? Do you guys remember my favorite pancake topping? Do you remember my favorite pancake topping? Coffee is on Wednesday. Wednesday's stream is all coffee related, all coffee themed. We're doing, what are we doing? We're making coffee cookies, I think. We're gonna do coffee steak. No, it's not. It's sour cream and maple syrup. Let me look at the menu. Oh, that is good. That is good. Okay. Macadamia. Oh, I baked one on the weekend, Dex. Oh, they're so good. The macadamia coffee cookie, I baked one on the weekend. Oh my God, because they're from the freezer. I need to make them again to then figure out the quantities so that we can put them on the website. They're divine. Okay, so we're making chocolate creme brulee. On Wednesday, we're gonna make a affogato. Anything else? I don't know why that's working like that. Hold on. What would you like on National Espresso Day on Wednesday? Okay. Lemon sugar on pancakes. Oh, so yummy. Like that. Reason I only make pancakes on Pancake Day, you should make them all. Affogato with homemade ice cream. I want to make ice cream. We need more milk. I don't have full cream milk. But can you make gelato? Oh, they're here. Can you make gelato with... Can you make gelato with not skim milk, but semi-skimmed? Australians, pay attention. Look at this. So this is a Tim Tam mixed with a Jatz biscuit. Let me have a look if I've got a Jats. I don't. Oh yeah, here we go. So Jats is like this. Yeah, but then this is a mix between, so this is a Jats cracker. Looks like this. It's like crispy, right? And so what they've done is they've taken the regular Tim Tam. It's kind of Ritz, but it's crispier. So more like a saltine cracker. So that's a normal like a Tim Tam. Looks exactly the same, except for, oh my God, it's been in the fridge. Like that. So if you get similar, very similar. So it is nice. It's less sweet. It's like flakier. We like it. Maybe. Just so. Sparky, do you know the name for that? When you use it as a straw, do you know the name? What that's called? No, thank you, Beware. Thank you so much. It's called a Tim Tam Slam. Use it as a straw, and then from there you use it as a straw, and then you like dunk it into your mouth really quickly. Yeah. Okay, like that. Ah. Just. Okay. I'm gonna just put that in. Works better with a lid. I don't know if I've got basil or mint. Romy's awake now. What are you two doing? Making trouble. Okay, basil. Nope, we got mint. Mint will be okay. Let's use some mint. Okay. And it turns out to be the real thing. So grab yourself sour cream. Oh, damn it. That's a bit more than I was expecting. This is light sour cream. Use whatever you like. And then get some torn basil. Oh no, it works well with basil, but mint works well too. And then I just remembered I got strawberries. Hold on. Here we go. Yes. And then like this. What do you think? Oh, I never really got into Eurovision, to be honest. I've never really seen much of it. What do you think? Excuse me. And then homemade ricotta, and then we made pancakes. Bless you, thank you. Australia do well in Eurovision too. I can't believe that still can't believe that we're in it. It seems a bit like we're cheating or faking. Like we're not really, not cheating, but we're not really in Eurovision. Well, no, sorry, we're not really in Europe. But it's really cool that they've opened it up. And we can showcase Australians. When is it? Okay. I didn't realize I turned the heat off. So it's just been sitting here chilling. Just called Vision, yeah. Is the US in it as well? What other non-European countries? There we go. Put that back on. Okay, ready? So this recipe's on the website. I posted the link a minute ago. There we go. They're very fluffy, full of protein. Look at that. They're so good. Look how fluffy they are. Yum. Thank you. Weed Seed, welcome in. And so yeah, my trick, my thing, because these are based on a Ukrainian cheese pancake called surniki, and they eat them with sour cream. Guys, seriously, the Ukrainians got it going on. They eat everything with sour cream. It's so good. Like, if you're like me and you like food that isn't too sweet, the acidity of sour cream with the sweetness of the maple syrup just works so nicely. Look at that. Strawberries. And usually I use basil, but mint works really nicely. Bit of menthol. Look at that. Yes. Hey, Ellie. Thank you, Ashley. How are you doing today? So I made half the recipe and it's made 2, 4, 6 pancakes, 6 big pancakes. Yeah. Nice. Ready? One's a bit brown, but I just want to show you the texture. Jess is very excited. They're thick, fluffy, cheesy pancakes. They don't like, they're sweet. Look at that, how fluffy that is. How amazing. A little bit crispy on the outside. which is really good, which is a plus every day, getting better. Fantastic. Got to keep, from looking back, yeah, look forward, focus on the good things, surround yourself with good people, positivity things. They do fluff up well. So yeah, dog is hungry. He's always hungry. Except when it comes to his dinner time, he doesn't want to eat. Don't lick your lips at me. You've had food. Yum. And then we've got the last of our leftover ricotta. Look at this. We made this, guys. So you can compress it in there if you want. But look at that. That's ricotta that we made from 2 litres of milk. So from 2 litres of milk, you can make this much ricotta and 6 pancakes. Yum. There we go. Turn the heat up too much. It's okay. But it's really good to steam them, so now turn the heat off and just let them steam. I have your website pinned during work. Yay! Please do. I can't wait to see what you make. So coming, do you want to see, watch out, get out of the way, good boy. The recipe that is coming this week is this. So it's Japanese miso chicken. Oh, look at that! These are the brown blondies from the website. These look really great, beware. These were the latest recipe. Brown butter blondies with white chocolate chunks. And she's put walnuts in there as well. So clever. And then this is the recipe that's coming on the website this week, which is Japanese miso chicken with apple ginger slaw. It's so yum, creamy, like slaw with apples and ginger garlic. It's very tasty. So that will be up in the next few days. Yeah. But there's barbacoa beef. There's heaps of dinner recipes. You've got soups. I'm always adding more, and that's the plan. But also the ebooks and cookbooks are available. There's only 12 first things first. So we're not printing these again for the foreseeable future. I think there's 12 first things first cookbooks left, physical, and maybe 18 to 20 all in together. So we self-publish 2 cookbooks, and then we also have an ebook. So they're available on the website as ebooks for about $16 US, 24 Australian. And then the physical, those 2 have been published as well. So you can get them in a bundle. And they've got heaps of recipes. If you've got a slow cooker, a pressure cooker, if you've got some know-how, they're easy to convert. Do you plan on making another cookbook in the future? We did, not a physical one. I do like making them. They aren't, publishing is very expensive. Printing is very expensive, and then shipping. So in the future, we'll do more ebooks. We've got the Christmas ebook, but then each year we'll add more recipes. So you can pick it up now. I would recommend, if you want, rather than waiting till Christmas, you have to buy it and it would be more expensive. But if you get the new version, and then it will be like a $5 or $6 fee to get the new recipes rather than buying the whole book. You know, it'll work out more expensive. It works out a bit cheaper if you buy it, the early version. And that's got, how many? How many do we end up with? 25? 25 recipes? Like a DLC? Yeah. So we've got all in, first things first was the first one, which we should all start on. All in together is slow cooker, pressure cooker cookbook, but recipes that you can convert to stovetop if you need. And then Christmas ebook is spring. It would probably work out if you're North American to buy it and for your spring, summer, because there'll be recipes that you can use all year round. And especially, you know, your summer coming up, your warmer weather. I made it from my recipe, like for our Christmas, well, you know, because it's summer for us, but there might not be recipes that you guys want to eat in your December. You know what I mean? I never know what to make in my pressure cooker. This is perfect. This is perfect. All right, I'm just going to run to the bathroom again, and then I'll be back. And then we'll chat all things cookbooks. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. If you want any reviews, ask the stream community. They'll or in Discord. We'll be back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We've been streaming for, 8 to 9, 10, 11 to 4 hours and 16 minutes. We have made a mess.
Because you've humanized the bunny so much, I feel like I'm like drinking bunny bits. Like there's chunky bits in there and I feel like it's like chunks of bunny.
So yours is either coconut or
yeah. Please be coconut.
spoiled milk.
Please be coconut.
Mine, I think, is stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
Cheers. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you. Mine's stink bug.
Oh, what's the milk? Oh, it's so gross.
Mine tastes meaty. The stink bug tastes like you've eaten like... And they're both bad.
Oh, God. Ugh, yeah, about that. Please be banana.
Mine's rotten egg. What the heck?
It's banana, baby.
Is it?
It's banana.
You want mine?
No.
I feel like I don't have that part of my tongue anymore. That will seem super creepy if I say what I'm going to say.
C-U-S-T-A-R-D, custard, custard, C-U-S-T-A-R-D, custard. Guys, it's hard to turn that word into our thank you song.
I don't know how to do the chewy noise. That is not a chewy noise.
Hands out.
Was it a weird thing to do? I'm sorry.
No, obviously you can open your eyes. You've been looking at it. It's been there the whole time.
Your mucus should not look this color. You sick. You sick? I know your mum's probably telling you that you're not, but you're sick, bro. You're sick. You need some medication, some antibiotics, antivirals, something. Maybe a new immune system, because that ain't normal for your snot.
It's going to be licorice because Cad loves me.
Cad, thank you for the $10.
Oh, he's going straight. Oh, it's so gross. Right, a lot of that water is finding its way onto my leg when you move it from bowl to hair.
Okay, so you don't want it in your bowls. I mean...
9:57
Guys,
a.m.
I'm going. This is the before. Remember the before so that you can compare it to the after, all right? I don't like it. I think it is not very good. I don't like the color. I don't like what it does to me. I don't like much. I don't like much about it at all.
When you say what it doesn't do to you, what do you think it does to you?
Well, it's sort of half green, half silver.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really go. It either makes me old or sick. There it is.
What? What the
It's okay. It's okay.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What is that emoji?
It's okay. Okay. We are going to spend 10 minutes trying to get the wrapper off a gummy bear that did melt. You ready? No, not even a little bit. How are you supposed to, what, I just suck it off the wrapper?
Yeah, and you were supposed to suck it off that side too, but whatever. All right, you ready?
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Whatever this is.
Worst mistake ever. Oh!
Oh,
Oh god, it's so spicy!
it's so hot.
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh,
My mouth, my tongue, it's getting hotter.
oh,
Oh, I can't talk. Oh,
I'm stun locked.
I'm dribbling.
Oh, that's the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, oh God.
Oh, can I get a drink now?
Yeah, it's getting
Oh
worse.
my goodness.
No joke, that was the worst experience. We talk about spice levels and challenges we've done on the stream, and that is always what comes up as the worst experience. Hello, how you doing? So I got this to show you. This is the new one, this other recipe that is coming soon. This is, I don't know what you guys would call this, sheet cake, snack cake, school cake. Basically it's like a vanilla cake, like this. It's super fluffy and moist. What do you call this? Fairy cake, that's a new one. What do you think? It's so easy. It's like 1 part flour to 1 part sugar to 1 part eggs. No, 1 part butter, sugar, flour, and then 3 whole eggs, 1 egg yolk. So fluffy. Yeah. So in the UK they call it school cake, and Chester calls it yummy. You can't eat cake, dog. So that is it. It's very fluffy, very moist, just a very simple icing. So that's coming soon too. Okay. Okay, you can have a little bit. That's it. Rack off hairy legs. So I made that, filmed that yesterday. And now I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where it came from, but it's always been something that my grandma has said and that we say now. She always says, rack off hairy legs. Rack off is like go away, like rack off. And I don't know where hairy legs came from. It has to be something from some show or something like that. But let me Google it. Yeah, rack off hairy legs. Oh, it's from it's from rack off hairy legs, Australian informal go away sod off. Okay, so that's all that Google has, Wikipedia has, rack off hairy legs. It must be an old Australian show or something. My brother and I used to say rack off hairy legs when we were young kids. Older generation thing. Have anyone else heard of it? Bugger off. TV way of saying F off. The complete phrase is rack off hairy legs. Where did it come from? Heartbreak High. When was this from? It's so old.
Dean, would you not feel? You want to play games, huh? But once you play netball, that's what girls do, netball.
I don't want to play netball.
Look, this is too much.
Go away. I'm trying to play soccer,
We never see each other anymore, do we, huh?
Hey, why don't you guys come in?
Look, cunt, rack off, we're talking.
Well, what do you want? Where's Joe? None of your business, rack off. What do you want? What do you...
I don't know, rack off hairy legs?
I don't know, rack off hairy legs.
Who made you cry?
Doesn't matter. Nicole,
Rack off.
what are you looking at?
A scum ribbers, a born loser, mate.
This is very Australian. I don't know whether...
At least Rivers had the courage to admit to his actions.
Why don't you just rack off?
Back up, greaseball.
Hello everyone, we're talking about Australian slang. There's a very common thing that is rack off hairy legs, a rack off in Australia, so like go away, rack off. And so I was just showing a video. Rack off hairy legs, yeah. Hello Dan, thank you for the raid. Come on guys, pull up a chair. My name is Molly. We just made some ricotta. We were talking about making cheese today. So we made some ricotta. We tried to make mozzarella, but it kind of didn't work out. I watched a Instagram video where they made ricotta and then they turned it into mozzarella. We turned out that that doesn't really work. You need the rennet and you need to do it properly. So we're gonna do it again. So we made ricotta, homemade, like this. And then we made, oh now look, Dan, now they're not looking very pretty, but these are ricotta pancakes or protein pancakes. They're very fluffy. They're on our website. They're super fluffy pancakes. You can use ricotta or cottage cheese. They're full of protein, really good for you. Very good. And then we got talking about rack off. And so rack off hairy legs came into it. I don't know why. I love learning Aussie made up words. Terms, everything has an alternative. Rack off spelling is new. Yes. There's definitely the language is changing over time and the accent is changing. Where you listen to something like that, the video that we were just listening to, the accent is more ochre, you would say, like more rigid-ish Australian, whereas now it's become, you articulate your words a little bit more influenced by, you know, British and the US culture. Never heard rack off before. Yeah, just rack off. And so my grandma always said rack off hairy legs. And so rack off means to go away. And so hairy legs is just, I was talking to my dog. We were showing these and I ate a bit. And I said to Chester, rack off hairy legs. And everyone was like, what? Globalization, right? Rack off is such a thing, a fun thing to say. I love confusing Americans with Australianisms. A little bit of introduction. My name is Molly. I'm a cooking streamer here on Twitch. We are about to celebrate this week 7 years on Twitch, which is pretty amazing. My husband and I co-create the channel, so we recreate different food items from games, TV shows, and movies. This is a little introduction to who we are. Welcome back. So yeah, we do a little bit of different, our focus is on like education with food. I'm a self-taught home cook and I'd like to educate of things that I've learnt in the kitchen, a lot of food fun and fumbles. We've been around not as long as Dan the Man. Domestic Dan has been on Twitch for a long time, cooking and gaming and all different things. It's lovely to see you here. Thank you for bringing your community over. And you guys, if you don't know Domestic Dan, you need to go and check out his channel. Very chilled, very relaxed, a lot of shenanigans in there and just a good time. No worries. What did you get up to today on stream? Or if you have to leave, let me know what Dan was doing today on stream. This is my assistant sous chef. He's the hairy legs that I was talking about. This is Chester. Good job. Children relax unless he's screaming. Need those horror games. Yeah. Oh, content wanting chaos, then Stardew. Hey, okay. Nice. Nice. All right. So yeah, we usually stream for a little bit longer, but I'm having some sinus issues, so I am glad that I streamed because you guys always, it's always a good time in here. The next stream, we're doing National Coffee Day. National Espresso Day. So I'm still planning exactly the recipes that we're going to be making, but I'm thinking either coffee creme brulee or coffee panna cotta. Then we're going to make some steak with some coffee rub on it. What else, Stu? Affogato, maybe with some homemade ice cream, maybe. There's a new recipe coming onto the website. So if you like cooking and want to learn more about the stream, missmollymix.com is where you'll find, so I'm a recipe developer, recipe creator, food photographer on the side of streaming. So my plan is, my focus is easy, simple, approachable recipes for everybody. We do a lot of dinner, easy meals, light meals, more involved stuff, but then also some sweets and desserts. So check that out. The recipe for these pancakes. If you want some bangin' pancakes that are a little bit different to your usual, that's these. And then, there we go. We have Japanese miso chicken bowls getting uploaded this week. And then this sheet cake or snack cake. Fluffy vanilla cake. Rack off, something off is just like F off. Like bugger off, go away. Definitely, it's the same. Yep. So if you are new to the stream, hit the follow button, come and hang out with us. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays in Australia. So that is Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. This week, however, we're changing our schedule just slightly. Check my sleeves. This week. There we go. Excuse me. So Wednesday is normal, then no stream on Friday because we're here on Saturday. 7 hours for 7 years, 7-year anniversary. So we're going to have some throwback moments to our 3 other kitchens over the 7 years. This is our 4th kitchen we've been in, 4th house. Different memories, different games. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're celebrating you guys and the fun that we've had over the years. And also join the Discord. Discord friends, make sure to extra ping me for next stream as one of the present coffee addicts. No worries. Will do. I'm requesting off on Saturday night to catch the whole stream. Oh, that's lovely. It'll be your Sunday morning. Yeah. So Saturday, your Friday night to Saturday morning. It's going to be a long time. Hopefully as many of you guys can catch it. What else do I have to tell you? I will link the cheese making kits for you. Like I said, this one that we use today, it has a lot of equipment that you might not need, especially the artisan kit is a bit involved. And I found it on Amazon for $200. But the one I do recommend is the Italian kit. But I will link them as many as I can find at different places. Might be available in the US as well. They're a lot of fun. And then you can make the cheese, eat the cheese on its own, or like this, you can make it into something yummy and share it with your friends and family. Okay. I need to get out of this. Thank you for those who have contributed to today's stream. Bailey, for 65 months, beware tipped. $5 towards Mario, the community goal, which we're saving money, we're raising money for a new camera lens. And Domestic Dan, thank you for the raid, and that gamer for the raid as well. I know today was a super short stream, but we'll be back on Wednesday full of energy. Healthy, no sinus issues. I'm going to go and take your suggestions and figure out what we're going to do. I like this syringe thing. That's a good idea. I'm going to Is it messy? So turn upside down or to the side and then salt water, say one. I trust you guys, I trust you. I think it'll be fun. Okay, let's send, what? Reeps is doing a dishwasher simulator. All right, we're gonna jump over to see Reeps. He's doing a dishwasher simulator. I have no idea what it is, but thank you for those who have come into the stream. Hit the follow button, come and hang out with us. We'd love to see you in Discord as well. Share what you're cooking and eating in Discord and hang out with our foodie community. I hope you have a fantastic week and we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. Let's copy and paste this raid call message and go and see Reeps. Dishwashing simulator. I have no idea what it is. So let's figure it out. And yeah, be good to yourself. Have a great week and try something new this week. Okay? See you everyone.